this is the music. This is a CD. You can order your own CD, or you can order, of course, a downloadable file that you can play directly on your computer, your iPhone and all that, or your phone. So we have this beautiful, beautiful music. This is the music. So, and as we start, I want to thank my colleague Chelsea, who's here in the background and who's making everything work smoothly. So Chelsea, thank you so much. And we will be ready to start here in just probably just a few seconds. And so here we go. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are and you're joining us from. My name is Kirti Kalsa, the CEO of the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation. And we're just so happy to have you for our spring meditation, Meditate for Your Memory Challenge, which was shortened for Meditation Challenge. And so we can really take care of our brain, take care of ourselves, create a little bit of a break in our life, right? A little bit of a pause, and bring attention to our own health and our own brain health. So today we will be practicing Kirtan Kriya, which is a meditation from the Kundalini Yoga tradition that we have been studying with different groups and different populations for over 23 years. And so we have actually new research that we're exploring, and we will announce it as soon as possible. There are a few components to Kirtan Kriya. And while I'll explain this, I'd like to launch this quick poll to have an idea of who we have here today. So Chelsea, if you have a chance, here we go. So while I'll explain, if you can just click a few times. So the first element is your position, your posture. So your posture is very simple. You can sit on a chair, just like I'm sitting on a chair, with your spine straight. The second item is your breath. So for this particular meditation and meditation exercise, there is no prescribed breath. So you'll just breathe. You can start with a deep breath as you start, and then you'll just breathe normally, automatically. Then we have a mudra, which is a finger position. The mudra will go like this. So index finger to the thumb, you want to press, and then middle finger to the thumb as you press, and then also the ring finger to the thumb, and then the pinky finger to the thumb, always in this order. So let me just read the results of this poll. Thank you for participating. So we have about 64% of people that is their first meditation challenge. Congratulations to you. And 95% have practiced meditation before. That's great as well. And have you ever practiced yoga? We have 82% who have practiced yoga before. So thank you for participating in this. And whenever it's possible, we can close the poll. So the fingertips will move this way. Now, attached to the fingertips, we have a sound. The sound is sa, ta, na, ma. And it corresponds to each finger. So the index finger is always sa, the middle finger is always ta, the ring finger is always na, and the pinky is always ma. All right? So basically what we'll be doing for 12 minutes, we'll move our fingers just in sequence, okay? The sound, we will chant. This is, you know, there is a cycle to this chanting. I'm happy to say that with this beautiful music, all we have to do is just follow along. So you don't have to think it through or figure it out or time it. But it's going to go 2 minutes out loud, just like this. 2 minutes in a whisper, which we call a stage whisper. So it's sa, ta, ta, ah. It comes from your throat. It's not like a light singing, okay? It's not like a light speaking. It's just a real kind of coming from your throat. So the out loud goes sa, ta, na, ma. The whisper goes sa, ta, na, ma. Then we go silently where we don't speak. The mouth is relaxed. The tongue is relaxed and your fingers are moving and you're just saying the sound to yourself in your mind. Then we go back 2 minutes in a whisper. Sa, da, da, ah. Imagine the whisper is like, imagine you're in a room with somebody on the other side of the room and you're trying to say something and you lost your voice and you're going, hello, how are you? Something like this. So that's the whisper. Okay, so go back to whisper, sa, da, da, ah. And then we'll go back to out loud, sa, da, na, ma. All right, so as I said, we have the music. We'll just follow the music. It will be very enjoyable. Now, the last part is the focus of concentration. The focus of concentration is really important, and it can be a little more challenging if you've never done it before. So I don't want you to beat yourself up if it's a little confusing. If you can't do it, it's okay for the first time, the first few times. With a little practice, you'll be able to do it. And it goes like this. So every time, at every single finger, at every single sound, you visualize the sound coming in the top of the head and out the forehead, the third eye point. Thank you, Chelsea, for the picture. So it will go like this. You don't have to do it with your hand. I'm just sort of helping you kind of get in the flow. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. So your eyes will be closed or semi-closed. You know, it's easier with your eyes closed, but if you want to keep them slightly open, that's fine, of course. And I think with this, we'll just get started. Okay, we'll all do the best that we can do, and it'll be fine, especially if this is your first time. And we'll take questions at the end. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Take a deep breath in and relax, and we'll start the music. Oops. I don't hear the music anymore.
Sorry, you don't hear the music?
No. Let's restart, please.
Okay. Apologies. Let's try it.
It's okay. Here we go. Now take a deep breath in. And if you can, to the best of your ability, stretch up, stretch your arms up, stretch your fingers. Keep the posture if you can. Exhale. Inhale deep. Stretch, 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 stretch your fingers. And let's do it one more time. Keep the posture. Exhale. Inhale deep. And slowly, slowly sweep your arms around and bring your hands in your lap. Let's take a moment here to just kind of quiet everything down. They actually found that this moment after the meditation is really important as well. So we don't need to jump. We don't need to jump up and connect right away. But when you're ready, let's inhale, exhale, open your eyes and come back here to our little Zoom room. And so it's great to see you. It's great to have everybody here. It's great to see so many friends, new friends and old friends. So thank you. And please, would you put the questions in the chat and I'll start answering one. Can the be effective without music? Absolutely. And somebody said, can it be effective at a slower pace? Yes, absolutely. This is, we recorded it based on a 60 beat per minute heartbeat. So it's a fairly standard, rhythm. If you need to go slower, please do. That's fine. Now, the next question is, how many days a week this meditation is recommended as a minimum? So we recommend it every day. And that's why we wanted to launch this. And we do this every day for a week to hopefully help you create the habit to practice every day. You can practice, ideally, this is something that will energize your brain, although you'll feel relaxed, but it's something that really energizes the brain and activates the brain. So typically, we like to recommend that you do it, start in the morning, start your day in a positive way, with Kirtan Kriya, a little movement if you do, or some breathing or some yoga, whatever your practice is. But if you cannot do it every day, try to do it as much as you can, basically. So let me get back to the questions here. My computer froze. Okay, how many days a week? Got this one. Thank you. And the meaning of the words, we put it in the chat, but Satanama comes from the mantra Satnam, which means my true self, my highest self. So, as all mantras that come from the yoga tradition, they're usually very inspiring and uplifting. Let's see. So there's a question about the significance of the mudra, the order of the fingers. I am not sure of why the fingers are indicated. This is the way it was taught, and this is the way we studied it, and we found that it really helps kind of what we say light up the brain. So it creates so much communication between the different hemispheres of the brain and the frontal part of the brain, which is our executive center. So this is where the planning, the processing of information is done in the brain, and this is one of the main areas that is really activated. And we believe it's because of all the different elements working at the same time, right? the pronunciation, the fingers moving, the visualization, and the chant, the vocal apparatus. So all of this works together. Let's see. Is there an effect that each syllable is addressing? So this is an interesting question. We believe that one of the ways that this meditation works and is so powerful in its effects on the brain is because these sounds require a certain pronunciation. So I'm answering this question sort of sideways, if you will. And the way, because if you know about acupuncture, you've heard about acupuncture, there is all these meridians all over your body, your arms, right, your head, and of course in your mouth as well. Typically, they don't do acupuncture in your mouth. But when who knows why these ancient yogis at the time, thousands of years ago knew this? We don't know. But they figured out that by pronouncing certain words or certain sounds, you could activate meridian points on the roof of the mouth. So this is a compilation of all the medical science that our researchers and our physicians know. So we believe, and they believe, that by pronouncing sa, ta, the T behind the teeth, the N, the N from behind the ridge, and the M with the lips, it's all activating also these meridian points on the roof of the mouth. So it's a little long explanation. I hope that's helpful. And somebody feels the heat in the brain. Perfect. So I'm not sure what this means, neurologically speaking, the consonants versus vowels. But I think I addressed that, right? So about the visualization, it's we know that it takes a little while to get caught on, right? We have people here that have been teaching for years and years. I see you. And right, would you say that everybody has trouble, right? And sometimes even if you're inexperienced and you're just having an off day, it'll be harder. So I would say don't look for the alternative. There is no alternative. I mean, as you get started, just do the best you can. But then just stick with it, and you'll catch on. And that's part of the process of learning and being up to speed with what's going on, and fighting this brain aging, because we don't want this brain aging. Let's see. Somebody asked if this can be practiced alone or can it be included in longer meditation? Yes, you can include it with other meditations. And so I just want to mention we're at the half hour. And so we're going to let you go and have your day. I hope you have a great rest of your day and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll have you. Yes, thank you. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow and every day this week. And hopefully, we can all just start feeling better and more optimistic and, just more capable in our brains. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming.